Istanbul, a city at the crossroads of continents, has been a welcoming stage for various communities throughout history. Among them, the Jewish community has left an indelible mark, shaping the city's identity in profound ways. The movement of Jewish communities to the Ottoman Empire spanned several centuries and involved diverse groups. While it's challenging to pinpoint an exact number due to historical complexities and migrations occurring over an extended period, we can identify some significant waves of Jewish migration to the Ottoman Empire. Sephardim. One of the most notable influxes occurred in the 15th century when Sephardic Jews were expelled from Spain during the Inquisition. Many found refuge in the Ottoman Empire, particularly in cities like Istanbul, Thessaloniki, and Salonika. Ashkenazi Jews, primarily from Eastern Europe, also migrated to the Ottoman Empire. The Ashkenazi community established a presence in cities such as Istanbul, contributing to the diversity of Jewish life in the region. Mizrahi Jews, Jews from the Middle East and North Africa, often referred to as Mizrahi Jews, also moved to the Ottoman Empire. They brought their unique cultural practices and traditions, contributing to the mosaic of Jewish life in the empire. Italian Jews, as well as Romaniot Jews from Greece, added to the tapestry of Jewish communities in the Ottoman Empire. Cities like Istanbul became melting pots of various Jewish traditions and backgrounds. As you've asked specifically about Jews from Macedonia, historical records suggest that Jews from this region also migrated to the Ottoman Empire, particularly during periods of economic opportunities and relative religious tolerance. While these are broad categories, each represents a complex network of communities with their own histories, traditions, and cultural influences. The Ottoman Empire's policy of relative religious tolerance allowed these diverse Jewish groups to coexist and contribute to the empire's economic, cultural, and social life. In the labyrinth of Istanbul's past, the presence of Jewish communities unfolds as a fascinating chapter in the city's long and diverse history. As we journey back through the annals of time, we discover that the roots of Istanbul's Jewish heritage run deep, contributing significantly to the cultural fabric of this ancient metropolis. Centuries ago, Jewish settlers found refuge along the banks of the Bosphorus. Istanbul, then known as Constantinople, beckoned with promises of economic prosperity, religious tolerance, and a unique blend of cultures. During the Roman Empire, Jewish communities established themselves in Byzantium, the precursor to Istanbul. However, it was under the Byzantine Empire that the Jewish population faced intermittent challenges, including periods of prosperity and occasional discrimination. One pivotal moment occurred during the reign of Sultan Mehmed II, the Conqueror, in 1453, when Istanbul transformed from Byzantium to Constantinople. Sultan Mehmed II extended a welcoming hand to the Jewish community, encouraging them to settle in the city. This era marked the beginning of a more stable and flourishing period for Istanbul's Jewish residents. The vibrant Jewish quarter of Balat emerged during the Ottoman era, and it still bears traces of its historical significance. Synagogues like the Arida and Neve Shalom stand as tangible relics, narrating tales of endurance through centuries of cultural shifts and geopolitical transformations. The 20th century brought both prosperity and challenges for Istanbul's Jewish community. Despite facing some hardships, the community continued to contribute significantly to the city's social, economic, and cultural life. Exploring the early Jewish settlements in Istanbul is like peeling back layers of time, revealing not only architectural gems, but also the stories of a resilient community deeply intertwined with the city's complex history. Today, these settlements serve as living testimonials to Istanbul's remarkable ability to embrace diversity and preserve its multifaceted heritage. In the 15th century, Istanbul witnessed a significant influx of Sephardic Jews, expelled from Spain during the Inquisition. Their arrival added a new chapter to the city's narrative, bringing with them a rich cultural heritage. The legacy of Sephardic Jews endures in the very fabric of Istanbul. The impact is not only visible in architectural marvels but also in the daily life, language, and traditions that continue to shape the city's cultural mosaic. Ladino is a language born from Sephardic heritage. As you explore the culinary landscape, savor the flavors of a fusion cuisine, where Jewish and Ottoman culinary traditions melded to create something entirely unique. The skyline of Istanbul tells tales of religious diversity through its synagogues. These architectural marvels not only serve as places of worship but also stand as cultural pillars, reflecting the community's resilience. The Ashkenazi synagogue is a majestic structure echoing with historical significance. Its architectural details bear witness to the stories of perseverance and triumph within the Jewish community. Neve Shalom Synagogue is an intimate space that resonates with spirituality. Its architecture reflects not just religious practices but the personal narratives of families and individuals. Beyond synagogues, wander through the narrow streets of Jewish quarters, where every building has a story to tell. Each architectural gem contributes to Istanbul's rich historical landscape. Under Ottoman rule, the Jewish community in Istanbul engaged in various professions, contributing significantly to the city's economic and cultural fabric. Many were involved in trade, commerce, and finance, playing pivotal roles in the bustling markets of the Ottoman capital. The Ottomans, recognizing the value of diversity, granted autonomy to religious minorities, allowing the Jewish community to establish its own institutions and synagogues. The Jewish residents lived in designated quarters, such as Balat, forming close-knit communities. Despite facing occasional restrictions and challenges, they enjoyed a period of relative stability and prosperity. In terms of art, the Jewish community in Istanbul under Ottoman rule showcased a unique blend of influences. Jewish artists drew inspiration from both their religious traditions and the broader Ottoman artistic milieu. This fusion is evident in the intricate designs of synagogues, where traditional motifs coexisted with Ottoman architectural elements, creating a distinctive visual identity. Musically, Jewish communities contributed to the vibrant cultural scene. Synagogue music, characterized by intricate melodies and liturgical chants, added a distinctive flavor to Istanbul's musical diversity. This cultural interplay extended to architecture, where the construction of synagogues incorporated both Jewish and Ottoman architectural styles, exemplified by structures like the Arida synagogue. The cultural integration of the Jewish community in Istanbul during the Ottoman era was a dynamic process, with art, music, and architecture serving as expressions of their unique identity within the broader Ottoman context. In Istanbul, the Jewish community adept combines old habits and traditions with the demands of modern life. Traditional religious practices, such as Sabbath observance and kosher dietary laws, persist, yet adapt to contemporary challenges. The Arida Synagogue, a historic landmark, still hosts religious ceremonies, seamlessly blending age-old rituals with the present. Culinary traditions endure through family recipes, yet innovative twists reflect a modern culinary landscape. Similarly, businesses in Jewish quarters, while rooted in historical trades, leverage modern technology and marketing strategies. The younger generation actively participates in both traditional and modern educational pursuits, balancing heritage with a forward-looking mindset. This intricate balance between the old and the new showcases the community's ability to evolve while preserving its unique identity in the vibrant mosaic of Istanbul's cultural landscape. One significant obstacle was the geopolitical turbulence of the 20th century. Economic shifts and political changes during this period affected the community's stability and continuity. The decline in the Ottoman Empire and the subsequent establishment of the Republic of Turkey brought about societal transformations. Modernization efforts sometimes clashed with traditional practices, challenging the equilibrium of the Jewish way of life. Additionally, emigration and diaspora contributed to the dispersion of the community, impacting the concentration of Jewish life in Istanbul. External influences, global events, and economic fluctuations created a complex environment where the Jewish community navigated to preserve its identity, while adapting to the evolving socio-political dynamics. The resilience displayed in overcoming these challenges is a testament to the enduring spirit of Istanbul's Jewish identity. As we conclude this journey, Istanbul's Jewish corners emerge as a captivating chapter in the city's history. The stories woven into its streets offer a unique perspective on the diverse and dynamic character of this metropolis. The Jewish areas of Istanbul, notably places like Balat and Hasköy, stand as living testaments to the enduring presence of the Jewish community. These neighborhoods, once vibrant centers of Jewish life, continue to resonate with historical significance, marked by synagogues, markets, and cultural landmarks. Despite historical challenges, the Jewish community in Istanbul exemplifies resilience, contributing to the city's cultural diversity and vibrant social fabric. The ongoing interplay between tradition and the present underscores the dynamic nature of Jewish life in this captivating metropolis.